Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I wanted to show you that I have unlocked tier 5. So if we see down here, we got the Luminary Guard, Luminary Marksman, and the Luminary Lion Force, which is awesome to have these guys ready to go. Now I do need to get some stats to back them up, but this is where most people mess their account up, is you get to this point and then what do you do next? You know, there's a ton of research still left in the game. So where do you go after that? Now, before we go to the research, I'm going to show you guys the gear that I've focused on really quick. Really quick, if I show you my cabinet, you can kind of take a look at my gear really quickly. None of it is super insane. I do have the mythic champ stride, which is really, really nice to have. But if you kind of look, I've essentially chosen my gear, or my gear has been chosen for me. So I'm focusing kind of like infantry mixed at the moment. So we've got the Frostwing Greatsword, a couple gems in there. We have the Winter Mitts, really good army HP, almost 40% on this one. The Beast Helm is going to be really nice. We get that army HP and infantry attack. The Firewall Plate, of course, we're going to get infantry and cav. We're going to get some army HP out of that as well. The Champ Strides, don't even need to say much about these boots. I mean, 34% HP, 75% infantry attack. Really, really nice there. Then we've got the Ambrosial Cup for now. We are rocking the Book of the Dead as well. Some more infantry max HP there. And then we've also got the Blight Ring for more army max HP. I don't really have any infantry stats on this. I could actually throw some infantry gems if I wanted to. But for now, that's kind of the gear that I'm rocking. Now, the set in stone pieces are going to be the Beast Helm. I'm focusing on upgrading this right after I do the Bumble Helm, which will be a nice little mixed one for me to have. But Beast Helm is going to be fantastic for us. Firewall Plate is going to be fantastic for us. The Champion Strides, obviously, these are maxed out. These are going to stay on the account pretty much forever. Those are set in stone. Frostwing Greatsword, same could be said there. Same thing about the Winter Mitts. Once I get the Ambrosial Cup up to Mythic, this is going to be a lot better. But even right now, you know, still getting some good infantry buffs here. 9.5% HP, 18% attack. So the accessories are a little bit up in the air right now. I need to work on these a little bit more. But we have a direction, which is important to have once you have Tier 5 unlocked. Now, after you've taken a look at your gear and kind of figured out, okay, what do I need to work on? What do I have? Infantry is a nice, safe option to go because it's always going to be the front line, so you can give them health. You know, they can survive a little bit longer. It's going to keep you from exploding super quickly. And infantry, a lot of people would also probably consider it meta. We love our infantry. But post T5, my focus isn't really going to be about unlocks. It's more about getting the right formations, getting sigils unlocked, and then backing up with some stats as well. So familiars will be coming into play a little bit later. The thing is that tier 5 is kind of the key here, but the decisions that we make after it are what make tier 5 extremely dangerous. Also, quick shout out to our FTB family saying what's up. We got War Venus, we got Bunny, we got Draco, we got Stick 'em Up. Everybody's saying what's up in the chat. Love you guys. Love FTB. But if you're at this stage in the game, this is probably where I would send my focus. But, you know, feel free to do it however you want. And based on your comp, you can go ahead and check it out. But for sigils, we are going to be working down the leadership infantry tree first. Now, I will need to get all of these to level 8 in order to unlock the helmet sigil. But even after that, we're just going to go straight to the infantry. And then I think for these guys as well, we have to get them. Yeah, we got to get them all up to level 10. So this is going to be a big task to max out this tree. But we're going to go ahead and start on it early while we still have speed ups, while we still have tomes, while we still have technoblades. Now, another thing that goes along with these are familiars. Familiars do give you quite a bit of stats depending on which ones you get. I don't have Pack 4 unlocked. I'm actually going to probably get this knocked out soon. Still a little bit away. I got to get all of these up to level 10. And we are slowly but surely working down that tree. So I've kind of split my research, which is not the greatest thing to do. If you're in this position, I would probably unlock familiars first. But I'm kind of bouncing back and forth right now. Now, if we go to army leadership, I do have my wedges unlocked. I need to get these two defenses unlocked as well. 10% defense here, 10% health, 10% attack. That'll be nice to have. And then obviously getting these as well, you can weaken the enemy when you're attacking them. Now, I've kind of had this direction chosen for me based on the gear that I've got. I do have a bunch, like I'm talking a bunch of chests to still open up. Like I could do a chest opening video alone and this thing would maybe take 30 minutes. But I think Infantry is a nice one to focus on, just because you have a lot of gear support, you have a lot of research support, and you do also have quite a bit of hero support. So Holy Sword is one that you can unlock pretty early. She gives 50% infantry boost and 50% infantry max HP and then 30% infantry attack. So she's really, really nice if you're going to be running inf blasts or if you just want to beef up your front line a little bit. Obviously, we got Lore Weaver up to gold, which is a huge one for us. All of those army attack, defense, and HP stats maxed out right around 20% each. Rose Knight, she's got cavalry, which is fine, but she does also give you that army attack, which is really nice. We have Tracker for our ranged when we do have one, but then I also have Demon Slayer, which is going to be another 50% max HP and 30% infantry attack. So these are really, really, really nice to have for my inf blasts. They're going to be helping me a lot. I do have Big Guy as well. He's okay. I mean, I don't know if I'm really going to spend the rest to max him out. I could make the Inf Blast really, really good. But for now, we're just going to hold off on that one. Currently trying to get our Berserker up. She's at 52. And these army stats are going to be really nice to have. But now that I have my troop direction and I have my gear kind of picked out, it's all about just upgrading from this point on. So I don't have to focus too much on, where am I going to spend my research? Do I want to, drop it into something like military command? In my opinion, not really worth it at all. These stats at the very bottom, it just takes so long to get to them. So I'm going to hold off on even trying for those. Monster Hunt is good to have as well, obviously, because you can get good loot from the monsters. I don't even have Monster Hunt 4 unlocked yet. I'm still waiting a little bit, just focusing on upgrading that military. But I would say Familiars and Sigils are going to be your #1 focus after you get T5. So if you rush T5 kind of like I did, I'm sitting around 308 million might. Some people might think that I don't have T5 at this might level, which is honestly a nice little trap to have for folks. So once you have tier 5, again, take a look at your gear, take a look at your research, and figure out what troop type do you want to focus on first. Focus on that one troop type, and then you can kind of move around to the rest of your army. But this game, it's the long game, as many of you already know. So I would pick one, stick with it, and max that thing all the way out. So we're going to be maxing out pretty much all of this gear that you see here to support that. And I think I showed this earlier, but we're sitting at 468 infantry attack and 383 army max HP. Not the most insane stats you've ever seen, but they are good for now. But with that being said, guys, if you're at this stage too, then this channel is pretty much exactly for you. And if there's anything that you guys do differently or that you want to see me do, let me know in the comments down below. And also, if your troop type looks a little bit different or you have a different composition, again, feel free to roll that way if it's cavalry, if it's range. But let me know down in the comments whether you guys are focusing cavalry, infantry, or ranged here once you unlock your tier 5. Anyways, I love you guys. Everybody have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.